Hey, Nickel. Thanks for coming. I had to get my chat all broken out here. Hang on there. Yeah, buddy. First one. I appreciate it. Let me get my chat all taken care of. There we go. Come on, dang it. How are you doing there, Nickel? How are you doing there, Nickel? Yeah, can you believe that? Hey, Steve. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for coming. It's been a bear of a week, beast of a week, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I'm going to reveal myself here in a few minutes. I got a little thing going on here, but we'll wait till there's more people in here. Good to see you, Steve. You been busy? Hey, Mark. Thanks for coming, Mark. How's everybody doing? Yes, sir. Yeah, one-legged man. That is true, Steve. We have been just overwhelmed. It has been really tough. I thought it would slow down, but it hadn't. Sal's still on. I guess he's going for the 350 or 300. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. 400. Wow. Hey, Silver Patriot. Good evening. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Been a tough week. So, Silver Patriot, did you see my new video I put on me coming home? Mark, you ought to see that. Wow, that's good. That's good. Steve, I was just I did a trip with some music, and that's true, Mark. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, that I did a video just me driving my truck home and did some music and stuff like that. Kind of panned around what was going on as I was driving with a Tom Petty song playing. So I did something a little different. Oh, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Oh, Joe's an idiot, Mark. He is an absolute idiot. Yeah, just like Lassie does. Yep. Yep, that's right. I like Tom Petty. I wanted to do something a little different. And I did that on the way home. And so I was like, you know what? This would be good to put up on my stream. And I had another video, but I was rebuilding the carburetor, and I was like, hey, Lassie Farm, thank you for coming, sir. You want to come up? There you go. There's a link if you want to come up. Yeah, he is. He really is. It's really sad. It is sad. I agree. Well, it's just about 5 o'clock, and it's time for me just about to turn my. No, I don't smoke, Nickel. No cigars for me. We're going to see how this works here. And so it's going to be kind of hard for me to see. It's pretty tough to see, but I wanted to do this. I got a little surprise for y'all. Hang on. Lassie Farm's coming up. Hold it. And there we go. Looky there. Speaker Trump. Come on up, Speaker Trump.
Yeah, a lot's happened this week.
You ain't lying, it has.
So you got an explosion in your subs. Now, was that from the videos you do about how you fix your vehicle?
You know what? JM, a couple of weeks ago, said he was going to help me with my subs. And I said, well, that'd be great if you could do that. I'm trying to get 500 because you got to have 500 subs before you can have a community page. And so I could actually paste pictures and do some different things. Well, I finally reached it, so now I can post more stuff because I was really struggling to do different things. So on that. So
I don't think I'm ever going to get to 500. Well, what happened? I'll tell you how I do it. You know how I got the most subs?
What's that?
I would sub other people, so many of them, that then they would sub me back, and I was getting about a third of what I subbed.
Oh,
and that's
wow.
how I got like 100 something in like a couple of weeks. Well, now I've reached my limit. I can't sub anymore because I've subbed out because the ratio like it is. I didn't even know they did that here. I thought that was Twitter. So I can't sub anymore until I get more subs, and I don't know what the ratio is. I'm assuming I have to get to 500.
Right.
Yeah. Whew. Here we are.
Well, you know what? I'm going to turn my camera on, so y'all don't. It's going to be kind of hard for me to speak for a while, so y'all hang on. And y'all tell me what you think, because I can barely see anything. So y'all are going to have fun over this. So I'm trying to get it set. So come on now. This is tough. There we go. Yeah. Can you see me now? Yeah. I've had a beast of a week. Yeah, buddy. Do you like my new feature?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that ought to get you some subs right there.
Yeah, I had to do something different. I wanted to do this, and this sucker's hard to breathe in. You can't see crap out of it. You know, like,
yeah.
Come on. And like, see there? See that? I can only see a little bit.
Are you going door to door to get some trick-or-treat?
Oh, man. That thing is hot. I got to get my glasses on.
So what do you think?
Okay, Lassie Farm. Let's see you put your tin hat on that one.
So what do you think? Do you think that Trump will be speaker, or do you think it'll be Jordan? It'd be great if he's speaker. He could be speaker forever as long as Republicans control the House.
You know, that would be really interesting because they got rid of a rhino that was not doing anything. So that's for sure. You know, this thing is just too hot. I couldn't speak. Hey, Ghost, how you doing, brother? Did you see me with my my little helmet on there? This is my work mask, so I work really well in it. Kind of hot though.
So I think Trump will get at least 100 votes on the first ballot, but I think Jordan will get a lot too. And I think Trump will bow out after the second ballot, and he'll endorse Jordan, and then I think Jordan will get it. But you know, he talked like he didn't want it last time. what's he doing different this time that he wants it this time? I don't know. It don't make sense to me. And he's on the committee going after one of the committees going after the Biden. So
right. Well, I think I think McCarthy really kind of stepped in it really hard because Trump was really and him were good friends, but I think he missed the calling on that because of what was going on. So it's really sad, what that he turned out to be such a rhino. So it's you know what I mean?
He is he's sure not to the right. He's from California. There's no such a thing as a really Republican from California being to the right because they couldn't get elected if they were. So and it's the same way. The only person to the right that ever came out of California was Reagan.
Yep, that's true.
And what was the governor? It was real popular for a while, and he was running. I'm going. He's too left. He's too left.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
But I didn't want McCarthy to get it from the get-go, and he did. But I'll tell you this: if Trump got it, he shut the government down 2 years if he had to. He don't care.
Exactly. Yeah.
He said he wouldn't feel pressure. These other guys, I got to make a deal. I got to make. They feel this pressure to make a deal with them.
Yeah.
Trump wouldn't.
Now look how dark it is there at Lassie's house.
Oh, it's pitch black here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's daylight here. I mean, it's bright outside. It is bright. I'm going to be posting a link, and I want everybody to make sure you get to see that. If people want to know who has been donating to the gun grabbers and all these companies, wouldn't you like to know who not to buy stuff from? Or that's your choice, not my choice. But hey, Mike, thank you for coming.
Dale's here.
Dale, hey Dale. I think I got the link up there, Dale. If you want to come up, there's a link up there. I'll be posting a link so you can go to all the companies that are on this list are donating to the gun grabbers. These anti-gun companies and stuff like that. So these anti-gun companies are trying to they're secretly doing this. Well, here's a list of them. So if you want to make your own choice to, as far as who you want, hey, Dale, Snakebite, make your choice on who you want to, where you want to spend your money. I'm not going to say boycott it. That's your own choice. So, yeah. Hey, JM, how you doing, brother? You want to come up?
I gotta get the dog.
I got a warning. I got a warning from.
Go on.
I got a. Okay.
You say you got a warning, Trump?
Yep, from YouTube for spam or something. I go, what spam? They don't tell you. They don't show you what you said. They just say you said something they don't like. So I got a warning that if I didn't watch it, that they could just ban me from my channel. But they don't give the specifics. They go ahead, they try you, you're guilty, and then they execute you. So I go, well, what did I say? So
yeah,
it's constitutional. He got it, and he couldn't comment on anybody for a while. So they did it to him. Yeah, they did it to him last week, and I got it this week.
Hey, Silver Wolverine, there's a link if you want to come up, brother. That's interesting. That's interesting.
That's the first one I've ever gotten a comment
on here on all these people or companies that donated to the anti-gun. And so I want to, at the end of my live stream, we will definitely have, you'll be able to see for yourself who donated and who didn't. So that's totally up to y'all. But you sure can spread the news.
And what'd you think about the Israel thing?
Oh man, you think about the timing of that, because Biden just released Iran's all their stuff. Just a second, I'm trying to read the ghost. Tell you the thing. I tell a metal story. I've been out of the last couple of weeks. Add the stage. Are you there, Dale?
There was 2 for a while.
Yeah, I took one. I took one away, but I'm not sure which one to. He's having troubles. I think he's got troubles with his his internet. Tell you the same as late middle story. I've been out last couple of weeks. The spirit moved me to prep hard for the coming days. I don't ignore the spirit. Yes, Ghost. That's really good. That's good. Prep is right. All right, hold on here. Dale's coming back. Are you there, Dale?
I think so.
There you go. You're there. Are you there?
For me?
I think so.
I do.
Okay.
Are you there?
Must be the internet again.
Yep. It is. The internet is just been kind of crazy here lately, but so there you go. Because I had 2 of you up here. I just I took one of you down so make room for somebody else. So if somebody else wants to come on.
Yeah.
So that's
I
good.
I put on stage and then it rebooted.
Okay.
I'm going to go back out, Rocky. I'm going to try and come in again. Get rid of it.
Okay. All right. That'd be good. Here's Wolverine. Come on in, Wolverine. How you doing there, Silver Wolverine?
Hold on. Good, you?
Yeah, you look good there.
How's it going?
Not bad. I was just, I don't know if you heard it. I was going to leave a link about the companies that have been donating to the gun grabbers. And I'll have it. There's a lot of them on there. You'd be surprised how many's been on there. And I'm not going to go down the list. I was looking at the list, so it's.
It better not be Nabisco wheat thins.
Let's see if they're on there. It's alphabetical order, so let me see.
Do you like my salt light?
Yeah, I do. I do like that light. You're in luck. I do not see Nabisco on there.
Whew, well, that's a relief.
You can still buy your. You can say, "Hey, Snake Bite, thank you for coming in." Hey there, Gold Chick, thank you for coming.
What list are you looking at, Rocky?
I have a list. I'm gonna post it at the end of the a link to it, and you can go to it. It's all the companies that are donating to the gun cultures that are trying to take our guns away.
Oh.
And so I was going to say, if you don't want to use or want to, buy their stuff, that way you can kind of just, that's your choice. I'm not going to ask you to boycott it. Hey, Gold Chick. I'm not going to, hey, Eagle Steve. I'm not going to ask you to boycott them, but that's up to you. I'm very pro 2A, so.
Yeah, boycotts usually never work.
Well, you know what? That's true. I never thought about it, but you think about Bud Light. That has been the best one. It proves that you can actually, our dollars do some good if we actually stick together.
I mean, if you boycotted everything and everybody that was woke, all you'd be doing is sitting in your house.
If that's true, that's very true. There's a lot of people out there like that, but I'm just like, okay, I don't want to go there. They're not 2A friendly, so I'm going to go somewhere else. So, and that's kind of what I've been thinking. That's why I'm putting it up so everybody can make their own mind up. Hey, Constitutional Stacker, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Hit that like button. And I wanted to say thanks to JM that he's here now. And I wanted to say thank you because JM helped me get over the 500 sub mark. And next week we will have. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Have you got your letter, Craig? Next week we're going to have some giveaways. I'm going to give away. I got a stack of them here, so. I got a stack of coins that are all graded. There's 5 of them, one for each 500. Okay, okay, great. And so I wanted to make sure that everybody that leaves a comment, do we want to do this? Let me give 5 giveaways, or do we want to have 1 giveaway, or so everybody gets a chance? So. And there's some pretty good coins in there. They're like all W coins. Let's see here. They're all W. Here's a 65 plus and the River of No Return. There's some pretty good coins in there. So I wanted to. Eagle Steve says 5. Okay. Be sure to leave a comment. Leave it in the comments so I can count them afterwards. 5 giveaways. That's what I was thinking. So we'd have more giveaways. So, but I wanted to see how y'all felt about it. I know Barbara would like a free guns for the grand opening. That is good. I like that there, Barbara. Are we going to have a grand opening? That's funny. I like it.
If I win silver, I want you to donate it to 79.
79. Is she here?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Thanks.
she hates silver, though. That's for sure.
Oh, that's true. She does. You know what? I bet she liked this one. I'm going to give this one away. This is a really cool one. And can you see that?
A little bit. Click on your screen there in the top left-hand corner that you see on. Make it full screen.
Okay. Come on, do it. It won't do it. Let's see here. Come on. There we go. Got it. Finally. Can you see that?
Is it a skull?
Yeah, it's a skull and a 1/2-inch silver. It's a mint by 9 Fine Mint.
Nice.
And so we're going to give that away with those other ones. So we'll have a few giveaways next week. So
hey, Rocky, how were you able to get Speaker of the House Trump in here?
You know what? I tell you what, I am very privileged about that. You know that? Speaker of the House Trump came in and he wanted to come up, and I said, "You bet." Speaker of the House, would you say something and bless us with your knowledge?
Well, next week I'll be Pete Rose Hall of Famer. So
there you go. Oh Lord, that's good.
As a manager, because Wolverine don't think he did too hot as a manager. I'm gonna get him in as a manager.
I mean, he should be in the hall as a player, no doubt.
Yeah, there you go.
But I believe he was way under 500 as a manager.
No. He was 517, I think, or 519.
Was he?
Yeah.
He's
down the list. He's down the list. He's like, there's a lot that had better percentages than him, but there was a lot of them that managed a long time. They had lower percentages, like a Gene Mock, or everybody thought Gene Mock was good, but he only won 471, 460, something like that. So
we got Mrs. Coin Crew in here too.
Yeah, Mrs. Coin Crew. Hey, Lucky Star, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. That's really cool. And I was going to give her. I didn't give her any warning. I think I'm gonna have a mail call for her next week with all the giveaways and stuff like that. So she Lucky Star was really sweet and sent me some fine looking stuff. Okay. All right. That's okay. All right. Thank you, Lucky. I'm going to do a mail call for you. I wanted to give you a heads up, though. So she gave me some really fine looking stuff. So I'll do a mail call. And
So
it'll be really cool. But
so
go ahead, speaker.
okay. The problem with the Israel situation was, first of all, it was a smart attack. They were shooting tons of missiles, and they knew that their dome couldn't shoot them all down. So that was smart. But they shouldn't have had the missiles, because Israel's been bombing the crud out of places all around Syria. And I was understood to believe that that's what they were hitting, depots with we were storing these missiles that could be used against them. So apparently they didn't get them, and they thought they did. So that is an intelligence breakdown, and they better be replacing whoever it was, because I don't think they can afford to have that happen again. So I think that's the problem.
You know, they might, it would be really something if he took that for a while, because you know what? If he takes that job, he can really put some pressure on the DOJ and all those people up there that are going after him. You know that?
Well, it's true. I mean, yeah, he can, and he can cut. He controls the money sack. So, and that's what he could cut spending off for anything he wanted to do. And he could, like I said, let the government shut down. So, yeah, it would give him a lot of tools, and he could run from that position for president. And if he doesn't win, he can still stay speaker. So it would be a win-win for Trump.
Yeah, it would be. That's why I was thinking, wow, that would be great.
But he would be stuck in Washington, D.C., and I don't think he likes that. He goes here, there, everywhere else,
Yeah, he'll have a. How you doing there, Mac Wolf? Are you kidding me? $6 for a 2x4? Good Lord. Yeah, he red light. Thanks for coming. We're going to have a nice giveaways next week. And I saw one person that gave me a 5, said do 5. So maybe we should do 5 giveaways. I think that's a good idea. I like the 5. That way we'll have more stuff in here. I want to show you what I just got. And can you see that?
Ooh, that's
I see a proof peace dollar.
Yeah, can you see the grade?
Looks like a proof 70 decam.
Yep. Look at that baby.
Woo.
Yeah, look at that.
Sweet. That's worthy of a full screenshot, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that one. That's a Morgan. You see that one there, Silver Wolverine?
I do.
Yeah, that one turned out really nice too. So
both of them got 70s, huh?
Yeah, buddy. I really like peace dollars. I'm really stuck on these peace dollars. They're really just beautiful.
I like the piece better than the Morgan.
Yeah, I'm gonna get when I get the reverse proofs, I'll make a decision if I'm gonna send any of them. Send any in. I mean, I wasn't in any hurry because I don't need all those, first strike early releases. So you have time, because you didn't get a first strike on there, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
It's what they call. Yeah, it is first strike. Yes.
Oh, it is a first strike.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had to get yours in then.
I think it's the first 30 days or first week or something like that.
Yeah, first 30 days they gotta be postmarked.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Lucky Star. Yeah, those are nice. Those are really nice. So we're gonna have some nice giveaways next week and stuff like that, and we'll have a little mail call for Lucky Star, a very special person in my life, and she deserves all the credit. She's a great lady. So that is awesome. Hey, big trader in Iran. I ran so far away, couldn't get away. That's true. That's true. Very, very good. So anybody else want to come up? Got anything? Do you have anything to say there, Silver Wolverine?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. I was just gonna. So JM, you have anything you want to add?
Well, over at Sal's there, we were watching the markets open, and there was a pretty decent run up right off the bat. And I posted a comment in the chat saying, well, yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be selling at this point. And Silver Wolverine, as always, had a good response. And he said, well, you know, the people that are hungry
It was
and are tight on
it was
cash.
a response. Not sure if it was a good one, but
No, it was good. But I wanted to clarify too, though, that like in my mind, I was sort of thinking, you know, the traders, right? Like I can't see anybody with such geopolitical tension starting again, of course, on a weekend, saying, "Oh, let's short the precious metals, the safe haven that everyone's going to run to." But Silver Wolverine's comment is fully acknowledged. There, people that are holding metal are getting squeezed through inflation and taxes and all this sort of thing. I know there's some people that are just hanging in there waiting for a spike to raise some cash. So for sure, I think we'll see a little bit of that.
But you know what, James, that's good that you brought that up. I think right now is a good time, if you can find it, to buy constitutional silver, not bullion, constitutional, and that's what I've been kind of focusing on if I can find it.
What I'm concerned about is that we're going to get hit with a terrorist attack here, because they're coming. Hamas, everybody else is coming across that border. You know they are.
Oh, you ain't lying. I've been kind of watching myself very, very careful on that. There's some things I won't say on live stream, but I hope that you take the tools with you there, speaker. You know what I mean, brother?
Yep.
Well, I was at Walmart this afternoon and spent $200 on not even a whole cart full, you know, and a pet food is expensive. The dog food, the cat food has gone way up.
It's incredible what they're charging for pet food. You know it?
so
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Is I'm going to be going to Costco because I'm not going to be buying silver, but I am going to be going to Costco because when something like this happens, one of the first things that most of the people do is hoard essentials.
Yep, exactly. And you know, last weekend I was talking to Mrs. Coin Crew, and in their shop up in their coin shop that they're at, they say that they're not getting much constitutional silver, and most people are selling bullion silver, and constitutional is not out there. It's not easy to find. So it's people are hoarding it. They don't want to let it go, which I can't blame them. I don't want to let it go either.
Yep, I've even been buying some 40%, you know, Eisenhower dollar, and they're getting expensive.
Yes, they are. Gold Maple's in the house. Thank you for coming, Gold Maple. Thank you for coming in there, Snakebite. You're here. I'm trying to keep Jeff Nelson's here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, the Ikes are going for about 15 to 20. That's what I see them buying. That's what people's buying them for.
The 40% Ikes?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
How much?
I've seen them going for $15 to $20.
Wow.
Gosh, the last time I bought some 40% Ikes, I bought the brown Ikes, and I think I paid, I don't know, $8, $9 a piece for them.
Well, go on eBay and try to get them. You can't get them. I usually will go 10 or 11 on them is what I try to get them for, and you can't touch it for that. I get outbid every time.
That's incredible. Because you think 40% silver in that, they can't be what, maybe $8, $9 worth of silver in that thing?
Yep.
Hey, Nickel. So I watched your video about your copper and nickel and all that stuff this morning, but I noticed that you didn't say anything about cents. Well, at least I didn't hear you say anything about Lincoln cents and actual buying nickels from the bank. What do you think about that?
Well, I did have 3 copper pennies up there. I didn't highlight them too much.
Yeah.
You know, they're only what, 6 cents. So, you know, the Canadian nickels, and you can, JM will back me up. That's what you want to get for nickel. You want to get the Canadian nickels, 99%. And as far as getting rolls, I mean, I haven't got them in a while, but I think you're going to find pretty much post 82 pennies in there. I hardly ever, even when I find one laying on the ground, it's never copper anymore. I think everybody's keeping the copper, and I think everybody's keeping the nickels that are what, 35%.
Yeah, I think I have about 30 pounds of copper cents. But also boxes of nickels.
The penny is still probably your best roll unless you get foreign currency. There's a lot of copper coins in foreign currency. You can probably get that for a better deal, but I think the U.S. pennies are probably the best to keep because you can't get a copper bar a pound or higher in weight. You can't get them for you're paying 3 to 4 or 5 times spot. I can't get a deal on them. I cannot get a deal on them. I can get nickel. Yeah, copper bars. Yeah.
Is that right?
It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy.
It's true. At my LCS, they've got like 1 pound, 1 kilogram, these copper bars. But the premiums on, like, they're selling them at like 15 to 20 times melt value.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, man, if I wasn't pretty fully employed, I would get a furnace and start melting scrap copper and pouring it into these 1 pound kilogram bars and selling them. Even at farmers markets, flea markets, whatever, because there's huge.
Well, you know, when the shutdowns first started a couple of years ago, all these bullion dealers stopped selling copper because silver was in such high demand that they weren't wasting their time with copper.
Yeah, now look at it. Now that copper is getting really, it's hard to get copper, and I'm even thinking about buying me a furnace because I've got copper wire, but hey, Big Flip, thanks for coming, sir. Appreciate it. Big Flip's in the house. You want to come up in the chat, Big Flip? We're more welcome. I'll put up a link. A lot of people are scrapping copper, and it's starting to get really, really hard to get copper. And where I'd see it all the time, but not anymore. They're picking it up. So, yeah, copper's $4 a pound. Yep, it sure is. You have you tried to buy or find copper silver Wolverine?
I don't buy copper. I bought years ago I bought some a tube of copper rounds, but I'm talking about 2009. But ever since then I haven't really bought any copper. I just keep all my copper cents. And a few years ago, I went through many, many boxes of Lincoln cents and kept all the copper out of those. And that's how I ended up with 30 pounds. I went through a lot of boxes.
I just sent you an email back, Silver Patriot, with that link. That way you don't have to wait for it. So I could put the link up. It's pretty big, so that's why I just put it at the end of the stream is better. Just put it up in the comments. But yeah, there's I got a link I'll put up a link when I get done on the companies that don't want or donating to anti-gun stuff. So if you're pro-gun and you want to decide that you don't want to buy their stuff, look at that list. It'll surprise you. There's some pretty big companies on there. Five to 10 copies per roll, more than a half. You know, Goldsmith, you can't hardly get pennies here. The last box of pennies that I got at the bank, it was all, which was about a month ago. It's all 2022 Ds, brand spanking new.
That's zinc. That's zinc.
Yeah, and that I wanted to mix so because I wanted to pick the coppers out of it, and it's hard to get it's hard to get copper, get the copper older ones. So because they gave me all brand new, I couldn't believe it's 2022 Ds. So at the bank, so
that's right. Like Count Derpula says, it's illegal to melt copper cents, but unless they go. I know a lot of people go to Canada and do it, but
that is true. But if they don't know you're doing it, how are they going to catch you?
Yeah.
Someone would have to tip them or something like that. But yeah, I don't know anybody that does it that's ever been caught.
Yeah, and so I'm just saying, if you're in your garage or wherever you're at, and you're doing some stuff that you're on your property that nobody knows about, they're not going to know. So. That's for sure. And
I
so
feel the copper pennies are worth more. I think the copper pennies are worth more not melted anyway, because it's all.
I think that's right. I mean, the same thing with junk silver and that. I mean, it's still got not just the copper value. They have its their historical value too. So I would rather just keep it as is and not melt them.
Well, I like the constitutional like that because anybody recognizes the constitutional. So if you have to swap constitutional for something that you want done, a part or food or something like that, people recognize it. Especially Roosevelt dimes.
No, I try to get the copper and all kinds of different things. Like I showed some of it on my video, but like the old tubs that are copper, if you can pick those up, say for like $25, it's a steal because you're getting more weight on it. There's a safe on one auction right now. It is copper. It's got to weigh 200 pounds. And I mean, if you can get that for a decent price at all, I mean, look at the copper you're getting. So you're probably going to have to look at items like that, I think, to get a price, and that's going to be auctions, real estate sales, and stuff like that.
Right? Yeah. Because I'm all the time. The garage sales are getting far and few between. Hey, Sterling, thanks for coming, brother. The garage sales are getting pretty far and few between now that it's starting to get colder.
Although the copper rounds that used to be worth buying was when Provident Metals, before they got bought out, when they were doing those World of Dragon series and the original Zombucks, not the ripoff that they're doing now of the Zombucks 2, but the original Zombucks and the World of Dragons, those copper rounds, if you were to buy those and then throw them up on the secondary market, those went for a huge premium.
Yeah, it really is. Because I got my boxes of coppers that I save, and and stuff when I go through. I don't melt them down, but I mean you can melt them down. But I think it's worth more if you don't. And it's getting harder to find them. I think there's a lot more people going through pennies now, picking them out.
And nickels. When you get a roll of nickels, I think it's mostly new ones. It's the newer ones. It's I don't.
When I get all of my boxes of nickels are circulating.
I think I'm going. In fact, it's about halftime, and we got 25 in here. I was thinking about doing a giveaway, and
hey, Rocky, before you do that, do you mind if I just take 5 seconds?
Sure. Go right ahead.
To mention, I see a lot of fairly new names in here that I think might have come over from Salivate Metals live stream. And I want to encourage everybody, make sure you're subscribed to Rocky, because his channel is very difficult to find when you're just searching for it on YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit the bell, then you'll be way more likely to be able to catch him in the future. That was it.
Hey, thank you, JM. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was just going to say that I have something to say before I do this giveaway. When I went to the post office last Friday, and I mailed out some mail. I went to the inside post office because I have mailed out some stuff that has never. I mailed stuff to Texas, to South Carolina, in different places around, and they're not getting them. So I was talking to one of the guys behind the counter that I know, and I was handing him, and I said, "Yeah, I want to send tracking with them, because if the tracking would get through, but if you just send a regular letter and it's got coins in it, because they don't get through." And the reason why I think they're doing that, yeah, Mike, soon, Mike. They're X-raying all the mail going through, and I think that they are actually pulling mail out that they can actually see coins in. They're pulling them out, and they never get through. I think they're stealing them. So, so what I've been doing is doing right. Sending the part there that are, man, I can't even get it out. I can't tongue tied. Get them registered for tracking, and if you put tracking on them, they get through. Now, what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to try these cards that I'm going to mail out. Whoever wins the little gold bar and stuff, I am going to. Ricky's son has a channel too, and you. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to wrap them in aluminum foil and put them in the envelope and see if they get through. Because I think if you wrap them up good, you won't be able to. There's a ghost taking behind Rocky. Yes, that's right. Yeah,
well,
that's right.
Your audio just got way better, Rocky. It was really choppy, but now it's
really
perfect.
Wow, that's crazy.
I think Silver Wolverine had a little bit of an echo, and he muted, and then that cleared it up.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to get, if you want to, JM, there's 25 in here, and we'll do 1 through 30. Pick one number, and that way we can
put it in
do
private
this here. And so let me write it down here before they get it. So we're going to really mess them up now. So 1 through 30, and we want to, let me get my mind straight here. Let's go with, come on, right. There we go. That's a different number I've never picked. All right, so let's go with that. Let's see here. Oh, hey, look at that. They've already picked out numbers. There you go. Wow. I see one winner up there. Nailed it. Hey, Chuck, how you doing there? Glad you came in. Hit that like and subscribe button, brother. Let's see, is that 20? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, I only see 15 numbers up there, so all right, I guess that's enough. I guess everybody's had an opportunity to pick a number. Oh, Dale's picked, there's the one right there. Dale picked 5. Sterling picked 7. Big Trader already had 7. Sterling, pick another number. Mike Wolf picked 6. Silver picked 18. Let's see if anybody else got 18. No, looks good. Looks good. 3. Okay. I don't see anybody. Snakeback Pit 4. Okay, he's all right. Okay. Well, I think that's it. So let's hit stop, and count track at 69. That's a little bit more than I like 69 count. Don't get me wrong. Micro Enter 24. Okay. Is that it? I think. All right. Okay, let's hit stop. There you go. Thank you, JM.
21.
21 is what I picked.
I picked 21, but I don't know if I was the first one.
Let me look up. Yeah, you're the only one I saw pick. See, who picked? Eagle Steve had 20, and Nickel Stack, and you're the only one that had 21. We had a 22. C4T, C4 had 22. They were bouncing around it. Yep, that's it. So Nickel, you got it. So I think I got your address. Why don't you send me an email with your address, Nickel? Make sure, and I'll send that to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You won gold, brother.
Man, I know that's nice. I do like the piece dollars that you showed though. So I'll have to be back next week and try to pick me up one of those. I do like those. I prefer the 1 ounce ones of those over American Eagles every day. So
yeah, that's true. Well, I'm not giving the peace dollars away. I just got those back, so I'm not on those for a while.
Oh,
But I am giving some other ones, some quarters, W quarters that are graded, and we got a 1/2 ounce silver here that's going to go out. That one there's going to be kind of nice. So everybody spread the word. We're going to have a big old giveaway. I might even throw something else in there. Who knows? So
dinosaur mask. I
don't know. I'm kind of proud of that. I'm kind of proud of that, man. You know, that thing is hot. You can't even breathe. That's why I took it off.
You better put it back on because half the people here didn't see it.
Well, all right. All right, everybody ready? Hold it. Let me get my camera stopped. There we go. All right.
Rocky's going trick-or-treating this year, people.
All right, let me get my... This thing is hard to see out of, too. All right. Let's see here, and there we go. Can you see me? All right. Woo-hoo! I've had a beast of a week where the beast is here. The beast, yes. There you go. I'm trick-or-tricking. I'm going to bite somebody.
I thought you were Klaus Schwab for a second.
What?
I thought you were Klaus Schwab for a second.
That's funny. I had to say that is funny. That is funny, Jay.
Too bad you don't have something you can hit and the tongue go out.
That's right.
Well, that's why I don't know if you could see that. I was like, oh God, Rocky Rex. There you go. Tyrannosaurus. There you go. So I had a beast of a week. Oh, now come on now, Eagle Steve. That's cold-blooded. That is cold. You see what Eagle Steve put up there?
Joe Biden?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Look what Craig said, the legendary Rockysaurus Rex.
There you go.
That's
I like that. I like it. There you go. That is for sure. You like that, Barbara? I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna mail that mask for you so you can wear it there in New York, so you can scare little kids when they come to your door.
I think you need a little cup of those fake insects like crickets and spiders and ants, and the fake ones. A cup of it,
right?
Pour it into the mouth there.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it? So yeah, that would be awesome. I couldn't find one and do it fast enough. I was going to get one of these pork bones and stick that pork bone in his mouth and have it like that. But I didn't have a pork bone or something like that, a big bone. So, but that was just so you'll never for next week, the big week. I'm gonna have something else, so you better be here. It's gonna be pretty funny. So I like what Mr. Lassie Farms got going there. He's all sitting
looks
back,
pretty good.
Yeah.
laid back.
What is that? Some kind of a rock that lights up? What in the heck is that?
A salt light. It's just a big hunk of salt. And yeah. It with a light inside it, and yep. I did with my flashlight.
It's a nice accent, for ambience.
And it helps me de-stress when I think about all the people that have aggravated me. There.
If I hadn't been so damn busy this week, I'd have had more to stuff. But I'm trying to do a little bit more investigation on some other stuff that I want to bring up. But next week I'm not going too much out of town, so I should be able to do some good stuff. So I was going to do a carburetor rebuild video, and I got halfway through the carburetor, and I came back the next day and I put it together and finished it without doing it. So I just deleted it. So that was kind of a funny one, but oh well, that's it is what it is.
Oh,
So
Dale Val says that's hypnosis.
Do what?
Dale Val says that salt light is hypnosis. Turn it off, man. That's MK, I think.
Yeah, it's really hypnotic, isn't it? He had that thing playing there, and I've been watching it, and I'm like, every time I look up, it's kind of a different color, and I'm like, wow, that's nice.
I like it.
Reminds me of a space movie, some type of egg of a thing about to hatch, and some alien comes out of it.
And the Land of the Lost.
Yeah.
The Land of the Lost
I remember
TV
that.
show.
Yeah, I watched that. I was a kid.
Yeah, that was scary with those lizard creatures.
that was Rocky. They had to be bow and arrow things a shot. Remember?
Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. That's for sure. That's for sure. That is for sure. So what do you get much copper, speaker?
I do have quite a bit. I probably have about 200 or 300 pounds. And then nickel, I probably have maybe 400 pounds right now.
Wow.
And I put them in, they're stored in a shed. So, people complain. That's one of the big complaints is people say they want to go to gold and give up silver because silver takes up too much room. I'm going, I've never, of course, I've got a lot of places, but I've never really thought about it. I go, I don't think silver takes up that much room, really.
Well, the problem is if you needed to leave in a hurry, like, a fire, hopefully not, but I'm just saying, how would you get all your stuff with being that heavy out of there?
I would let the silver melt and just have it remelted. You're not going to lose the silver or gold. It's just going to be in a different form. And you can have it redone. You can have coins made out of it or bars. There's a cost.
You just lose your premium. Yeah, for like coins and stuff like that.
But I also collect insurance. House insurance.
Talking about premiums, I don't know if you I can't answer that right now.
It might be a scam caller.
No, I know who it is. I can't take it right now, so I'll have to take it later. But I wanted to point something out. There was a guy. How many people have heard of Pirate Stacker?
Yeah.
I have.
I know Lassie Farm was the one to tell me about it, and I felt I listened to his. Lassie sent me a link to it. And he had a video up where he had some kind of medical issues, and he was talking about his medical issues, and he had to sell all of his graded coins and all of his bullion and stuff like that for like pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, you know, Pirate is one who was talking about not too long ago at his local coin shop. He said a lot of people are going in there and selling silver. In his area, there's not a whole lot of demand at the moment. And then with him, that's what he was saying. He had to, because I believe he was collecting, what was it, graded? I forget what it was. It was constitutional something. And he had to sell them all. What was it?
It was Barber Half. He was talking.
Yeah. It was Barber Halfs, and he said that they paid him no more, I believe it was, than $15 per slab. I mean, it costs more than that to get them slabbed.
Exactly. I mean, you think about it, a 90% silver, a $half is worth like what, $10 by itself or $12? You know, you think about that. So it's, you know, it's unbelievable. And I could see him selling at $15. That's horrible. And then he was talking about losing his house. And I'm like, holy crap.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he was talking. Yeah. The last one he put out, he said he was talking about losing his house and stuff like that. It's under foreclosure, what he was saying.
Huh. I'm going to have to go over there and see. I must have missed something.
Yeah. And so
I haven't seen him on much. I used to watch him, but I haven't seen him come up on my feed.
Well, he said he was not going to be on for a while because he's got to take care of business of other stuff. And I wouldn't even have known about it unless Lassie Farms turned me on to him and sent me a link to it. And so that was the only way I found out about it. So, I mean, you never want to get so overwhelmed. You always want to have some kind of backup. Have some kind of backup money instead of selling your stash. So you want to keep the cash around too. You don't want to spend it all on silver because you'll take it in the shorts, like it is right now. It's down.
Right, and see, and I mean, then that was the point of my video today.
Yes, that's what brought me up. Yeah, there you go. JM got it. Yeah, that's the Engelhard. Yes. Those are really good bars. Those are real good bars. Yeah, that one you did today, Silver Wolverine, was really good, talking about making sure you don't get so overwhelmed with the other way around. You want to make sure you have cash to
because I mean when things go on like happen in Israel and stuff like that, it's real easy to get caught up in the moment, caught up in the FOMO. And if you have to turn around and sell, you know, now, then you're going to be taking a loss. And then everybody who's been buying for the last 2 years with the extreme high premiums, you're for sure right now going to be taking a loss on that.
That's exactly right. Yeah, that is exactly right. That's why I haven't been buying a whole lot. What I have been buying, I've been buying constitutional. And so I've been really concentrating on constitutional silver. I really like constitutional dimes.
That's my favorite. One of my favorites. I like the Morgan and the Peace Dollar too. But
you know, I like the Morgan and the Peace Dollars, but the problem is the premium's higher. So I've been sticking with the Rosies and the Rosie dimes, and the premiums are not as high. And so I'm just stacking it to have silver, and I like being able a small quantity of silver. The dime is really small and easy to get rid of. Hey, Victoria, thanks for coming.
And the dime
you're fine.
And the dime is the best for barter.
Yes, it is. It is. And and I like dimes, you know, like Mercury dimes are one of my favorite coins. So I really like the dimes. So yeah, you can buy the dimes cheaper than you can a $50 or even a quarter. Everybody wants more for the bigger demand. And I mean, the silver weight's there. If you take 5 dimes and 2 quarters or a $50, they all weigh the same, but they want more for the $50. And so I'd rather take the dimes. Snakebite says he got 1,000 dimes. There you go, brother. You stacking the right thing. Jamie Foxx and Mercury dimes, yes.
I got a question for Silver Wolverine.
The 40% silver quarters. Never see them. Never see a lot of them. Never see one of them. Why do you say that is? Are they just in sets and people don't break them out, or?
I've seen a lot. I mean, it's been a long time since I bought a box of $half, but the last time I did buy a box, that's all I seen was 40% halves.
No, quarters.
Oh, quarters?
What? I mean, were they really minted what they said that they were? Because I just never. They're not. I can't find them on eBay. I like them, but I can't find them anyway.
I don't think there was 40% quarters.
Yeah, there's 40% quarters. Yeah.
Oh, from what year?
Well, I know 76 was a 40%.
Yeah, those were proofs and stuff. Those are hard to get.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to pay a lot for those.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever 40% quarters in circulation.
No,
not that I know of. No.
No, but I mean, the 40% halves was
Hang on just
65
a
to
second.
69.
Hang on.
And
just a second.
those, and those, I mean, I would almost bet you that I could go out and buy a half, a box of $half tomorrow from the bank and probably get at least a handful of 40% halves out of that.
My favorite is Kennedy halves.
Benji's is my favorite.
I also just wanted to add in that for people that do need to sell, and a lot of people will need to sell some of their stock at some point. I think you really should shop around just as much as you do when you're buying. Lots of local coin shops are looking for certain things that they want to buy, and some coin shops will pay more for certain types than others. And the other thing is, I don't think, like, say this guy you were talking about that had to pirate stock or had to sell a whole whack. I don't think it's wise to go into a coin shop with like a massive amount and say, oh, I want to sell all of this right now, because they're going to know you're desperate for cash, and I think they'll lowball you. I think you're much better off selling a little bit here and there.
I think he has friends that are coin shop owners and stuff like that, so I think he's pretty tight with a lot of those people. I think that's why he did it.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, Nick's Coins.
Nick's Coins here. Thanks for coming by, Nick. I just left Nick a little message there. I've got something very special coming to you with your giveaway, and I don't want to say much until you get it. So I sent you an email on it. Did you get the email, Nick? I don't know if you heard me or not, but sorry about interrupting there. But yeah, the Nick's saying hi to everybody, JM and Lassie and Speaker, Silver Wolverine. Nick saying hi. You want to come up, Nick?
She's from the great state of Maine. That I hope goes for Trump. I'm hoping they go for Trump, but I don't know. I think he really needs that state, but I don't know if they will.
Nix, I want you to. It's very special. I've been working on it for quite some time, and I've got a lot of time in it. So I just want to let you know. And when you get it, please let me know. And so we'll split Trump. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have a where you can get like what? You can get 1 point, 2 point, 3 points, or all four. Is that right? It's 4 points, isn't it? Or is it them or New Hampshire? Does New Hampshire have a point system too? I think they do. Like one guy doesn't get all of them usually. They break those electoral votes up. It's weird.
I'm sitting here yakking it with Nick right there, so that'd be great. I've been working on this project for for Nick's coins, and so I've got it. I got to finish it up. I've been out of town too daggum much. You're waiting. Yep, I'll. Okay, well, we have 2 votes, one for Biden, one for Trump.
Okay, so New Hampshire must have the 4 votes then, because last time I think Biden got 3 and Trump got 1. I think that's what happened last time.
Out of New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now they're supposed to be so conservative. Of course, Trump's not a conservative. He's not. He's independent, but he's not really conservative. But you know, I just got to think things got to be different this time. Some of these states like that, surely to goodness, will.
I think they're it's written on the walls what people are kind of getting fed up with what they're seeing and hearing and what he's doing. I mean, he's so far out there. How could you not know what notice it, you know?
Well, Rocky, I was thinking that same thing during the midterms, and people were still stupid then.
I can't disagree with you, Wolverine. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. I'll say that much. That's for sure.
And Georgia, will Georgia go over this time? They went for him once, then they didn't last time. Will they come back?
Nick's coin says that New Hampshire has the same many votes as they do, so they must have 2 votes too. I mean, that's what I don't know for sure. So,
see, I think Hawaii's in play because they gave them they burnt the poor people's houses down. They lost the property, the house, inheritance for their kids, everything, and then gave them $700 and told them to go get lost. So I think Hawaii could be in play for Trump. I really do believe that.
You know what? It's very possible because they really slid down on those people in Hawaii. I mean, think that $700 when look at all the money they're giving Ukraine over there. It's just like, you know, how can you not? Why not be for America? Give the Americans that need it the, you know, help.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Trump should go in there and really keep reminding them of what they did. And now, yeah, $700 in Hawaii, that fills your gas tank up once, don't it? That's ridiculous.
I think Craig hit the nail on the head. He scares both parties because, like they said, he can't be controlled, and he's not a squish.
No,
like most of them,
that's for sure.
Most of them Republicans are squishes, along with the former Speaker of the House, Squish.
I'm writing Nick.
In fact, all of those 200 Congress people who voted to keep him should be booted out as well.
You know, I agree with you there, Silver Wolverine. I just like, you know, if Lucky Star says he broke. I don't know. I can't say, but hey, you're welcome, Silver Patriot. You're welcome.
I don't think so, but I think they're trying to do that. They're trying to break him. They're trying to make him broke, but I don't think so.
Right.
And he's going to appeal. He's going to appeal everything. So,
well, so far the rulings have been in his favor so far. What they're doing, so I don't. Who knows? You know,
he's guilty before he steps in the room in the courtroom in New York. I mean, I gotta tell you that. I already know he's guilty. He's not guilty, but he's guilty, if you know what I mean. So he's not going to get a fair trial there.
Oh, that's true.
We may not even have an election.
Well, I thought about that too.
So, like you said, whatever could happen, attacks or some kind of crisis, and
I believe we're going to have another big terrorist attack. I believe it. Now, maybe not as big as 9/11, but something's going to happen. I can just feel it.
Well, then there'd probably be no election. Yeah.
I think martial law will be called, and that way they can stop the election. That's gone across my mind a lot. That is for sure. That is for sure. Well, guys, it's past 6 o'clock, and I've got somebody that I need to go talk to and take care of some other asset stuff. So I want to thank everybody for coming. Be sure and come back next Sunday, and we will have some nice giveaways, and we'll have some more stuff. There you go. Hey, look at there. There we go. It's that's Lassie Farms there. Honey stuff. Barkwood. So thank you very much. So
Yeah, I think I've had those. So and next week you'll have a mask on and you'll be 79. Is 79? Is that right?
You know what? I can't tell you. Next week is going to be totally different. You're going to get a good laugh. I was just getting you set up for next week. So there we go. So
have a good week, everybody.
Yeah, have a good week. Thank you for coming, and we will see you. I'm going to shut this thing down. Thank you so much for coming. I love talking with you. Thank you. Hit that like and subscribe, and come back and see me next week. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.